All right, listen up, because I really don't know what to expect next, okay? And just yesterday we had one thinking, today we had a completely different way of thinking. So many different stuffs going on at the word in the world at the moment. But Trump just seized the fire with Iran and Israel, and that's exactly what I'm here to talk about to you today. Before we go any further, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget that today, Tuesday, from 4 to 5 p.m. Sydney time, we have the webinar where we'll be diving much deeper, showing all the statements from Trump, from Iran, from Israel, live. Okay, so for you to join, description, go to the description, join the link to the Telegram, and then I will send the Zoom link into the Telegram soon it hits 4 p.m. in Australia time. Now, let's go to the video because we can't lose time. Time has been one of my, the enemies for those who are sleeping like us in Australia, because all the things are happening USA time, Europe time, and then we're just sleeping like a baby, and then we wake up and then boom, all of these sudden happening. All right, cool. So a few things have been happening overnight from the last 10 hours. First thing is, after US attacked, if you haven't yet watched that video, go back to the channel, or Dave, please put the channel or put the video down here or in the description. You can access where I talk about the US strategic fighting with Iran. After that happened, we had Iran trying to attack USA base on Qatar. Okay, so that was around 7 hours and a half, 8 hours ago. But all the missiles from Iran to Qatar was intercepted perfectly fine, with 0 casualties or damage reported. Okay, so that was Qatar foreign minister telling us what happened. After that, Trump thanks Iran. Okay, so I want to put this here so you guys can read through me. It's a little bit of a big statement, but it's otherwise it won't make any sense what I'm going to have to say afterwards. So let's read this with me. So on Trump social media, call it truth, he say Iran has officially responded to all obliteration, very strong words, right, to the nuclear facilities with a very weak response. As always, Trump trying to be superior as everyone, which they expected, he say, and have very effectively countered. There have been 14 missiles fired, 13 were knocked down, and 1 was set free because it was headed in a north-threatening direction. I'm pleased to report that no Americans were harmed and hardly any damage was done. Most importantly, they've got it all of the system, as he calls system, and there will hopefully be no further hate. I want to thank Iran for giving us early notice, which made it possible for no lives to be lost and nobody to be injured. Perhaps Iran can now proceed to peace and harmony in the region, and I will enthusiastically encourage Israel to do the same. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, America. And then Trump really, trying to hit hard into Iran nuclear facilities without getting any dragged into a wider conflict. Besides, Iran tried to confront them into Qatar, USA military base. And then after that, after 1 hour, well, not 1 hour, 12 minutes, he said, congratulations word, it's time for peace. And then that was around 4-5 hours ago. Then 2 hours ago, we had the breaking news saying that Trump's say that Israel and Iran war is ended and a ceasefire is agreed upon. I'm going to be putting those images into the webinar. So if you want to come tonight, 4 to 5 p.m., well, this afternoon, 4 to 5 p.m., you're more than welcome. It's completely free, and I will be, piecing all this puzzle together for you. Now, what's important is what's the impact into the market, because we saw all of this happening, and we saw the oil yesterday, going all the way up above $73, $74, nearly hitting 75, and then now we wake up with WTI, with oil, Brent, crude, whatever you want to say, down to $63. So that's pretty much a $10 drop in less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours, not one day, it's most likely 3 to 4 hours maximum, okay? With that, of course, the market is back to risk on. Bitcoin is up again, all right? So US dollar is down because US dollar is a safe haven currency, so therefore, if things happening like it was happening like Monday and Sunday when we had the attack, when we had USA attacking Iran and Israel, we sort of saw this thematic playing so well, okay? War, conflict, indecision, anxious, market is feeling what's going to happen. Let's buy safe havens. Let's buy US dollar, let's sell equities, let's sell indices, let's sell currencies like Australian dollar because heavily related to currencies, let's long gold, all right? So safe haven currencies, we want those ones like CHF or US dollar, gold as well. Of course, the conflict was on the Middle East, so oil will go up because it's one of the biggest producers on the world. 20 to 30% around the world has 20 to 30% petroleum around the world comes from the Middle East. So conflict on that area, oil goes up. Then pieces happen. Australian dollar goes up, New Zealand dollar goes up, Japanese yen goes up, euro up. So all of the other ones like US dollar, gold, oil goes down. Okay, so that's exactly what is happening, and that was such a beautiful event in a sense for you to understand how you can trade risk on and risk off currencies. And that's exactly what I've been saying to everyone since the beginning of this year. Risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. Every week is a different risk. We probably haven't had any 2 weeks consecutive of risk on or risk off. It's always risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. Last week, risk off. This week, risk on. Next week, we don't know, okay? So it's gonna be pretty interesting how this will go. But for now, what I am expecting is we haven't had, that's very important, all right? Listen to me up. We haven't had any official, nothing official from Iran or Israel saying that they actually agreed on ceasing fire, okay? So that's the first thing. Second thing is Trump bluffing? We don't know. We have to wait and see, because what he said is, and what I'm going to be showing tonight on the webinar is, they have 6 hours to cease fire, all right? So that should be by 3 p.m. in Australia, because it was 8 a.m. when Trump posted that. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Around 2 p.m., sorry. So around 2 p.m., they should be ceasefire, all right? Otherwise, we really don't know what's going to happen. Most likely, if they don't, Trump will be back again and would, do another attack into Iran or even Israel. We don't know. All right, guys. Hopefully, I could make things clear for everyone. Manage your risk, or even stay aside for some time and watch, because it's good volatility. It's good to be in the market. It's good to be trading, but sometimes no trading is good as well. Okay, so make sure that you watch carefully what's going to happen in the next couple of days. Thank you so much. I see you tonight in the webinar, or I see you tomorrow into another video. Bye-bye.